The first carousel that I went to was in Florence, Oregon. It was in 1951, and I was 7 years old. But I remember that I rode an ostrich, going up and down and all the colors and whirling around, and it was really exciting to me. Albany was known as a blue-collar town. It was just this sleepy little mill town that had loggers in it. It had a timber carnival, and that is what put it on the map. I mean, everybody knew about Albany, Oregon because of the Albany Timber Carnival. Of course, what happened to the timber industry, and now the mill that really sustained this town is gone. Then when the mall came in, and they took Penny's and Sears and everything from downtown, that just made the downtown a ghost town. Albany needed something. I went to this meeting, this town meeting. One of the things that they wanted to do was they wanted to revitalize the downtown. And they said that we should come up with something that's an anchor. When I had the idea to do this carousel, what happened is that I decided that if we're gonna go old world, if we're gonna go in the image of Denzel and the way that they did it back then, let's go the whole enchilada. Let's carve them from scratch. I read an article that said that if you stay involved in your community, your quality of life is going to stay better. And I'm thinking to myself, I like that. I like that a lot. But I thought, this is going to provide something for everyone to be able to come and do. And so it's not only just my quality of life is going to stay better, but a group of people. So you're walking through the door. Well, the first thing I would say is, have you been in here before? Do you know what we're doing here? Well, we're building a carousel. Everything that you see here is all done by volunteers. All the painting, the carving, these are animals that are completed, and then you go into the carving studio, and that's where you'll see all different animals in all different stages of being completed. And we didn't have to advertise or anything. People just walked in and said that they wanted to sponsor an animal. And then we interviewed Jack Giles, and he became our head carver.
I grew up in Iowa, and there was a amusement park right near where I lived, and they had a little carousel there. At the time, I thought it was big, but when I go back there now, it's just this little dinky one that's got 15 or animals or whatever, but it's cool. But I just remember riding it. This is a nonprofit organization that we started to help revitalize downtown. And we had a 1909 carousel mechanism donated to us. We're carving the 52 animals that go on the carousel. We're all volunteers. All the animals are sponsored by someone. The sponsor would meet with myself and the lead painter and the artist and a couple other people, and then we would talk about what animal they wanted and what they wanted on it. We don't use any power tools at all. The only time a power tool is used is when they cut the blocks to the outside shape of the animal. Everything else we just use all hand tools, or we hit it with a mallet. I think our animals are different from other carousel animals because of the detail and also the muscle definition. Also other carousels, their romance side, which is the side facing out, is the detail side. The other side is really, really plain. We try to carry some of the detail around to the other side.
I grew up in New England, which was in the heyday of carousels, had one on every street corner. Tasket Beach at Paragon Park, just south of Boston. That's my first memory of carousel. I'm what they call the lead painter, the head painter. I'm the one who gets to go to the paint store and to train the new painters in the way we do things.